Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Friday. You know what that means? Another week. Fuck off, week. I'm done with you. And Freeset Friday. And today's Freeset is part of my new world order, the shape of things to come, as far as the way I'm using the Helix for my band. And I'm trying to cram as much stuff into a single preset so that I can play as many songs within a single preset as I possibly can. So what I'm doing is using a pair of crunch amps, but I'm able, try and follow. I'm able to actually play acoustic sounds, really convincing clean sounds, good low gain crunch and high gain crunch, all with the same amp models. Am I blowing your mind? This is fucking crazy. Also, I'm sick again. This is bullshit. I don't know if the cancer is allowing me to get sick more often now, because that is not cool. I don't like being sick. Plus, I got a gig next Friday. Fuck. So yeah, I'm drinking 2 glasses of water an hour, taking tons of vitamin C, drinking lots of soup. That's all I can do, man. Fuck that emergency and airborne bullshit. Doesn't do anything. So, want to check this out? Ooh, another thing. The former Variax, now it's just called the JTV-59. Because it's still a sweet-ass guitar. Honestly, this is the best Korean-made guitar I've ever played. And I've played a lot of guitars, and whatever factory this thing came out of, man, they have their shit together. Because it feels great, it looks great, it sounds great. And I did some work in the back cavity today, and did some chiseling into all of the slots to make the new pots fit, and then I put the new pots in, and then I painted over them with that actually this stuff. Here's a little plug for you. Plug for Humbugger. It's the it's made by squirreliesnutlube.com. Okay, good stuff. It's conductive paint from squirreliesnutlube.com. Ask for it by name. Yeah. And, it's like any other conductive paint. You can get it at Stu McDonald. Or, if you only want a small amount, get the Humbugger. Because the big cans from Stu McDonald are enough to do like 6 guitars. And I've only got 2 guitars. But anyway, a couple of coats of that. Even over the new pots that are dummies, into the cavity as well. What else did I do? Oh, tuner's back on. That's pretty much it. It took a while to get the chisel out the bits that I needed chiseled out, but now that they are, it's gonna be great. I'm not 100% positive I'll have it ready for the gig next Friday. Stick around and watch, I guess. Stay tuned. Here is what's happening with this preset. It's got a whole bunch of shit going on. I could probably turn that off for this, though. Because I've got 8 snapshots here. Number 1 is Acoustic 1. Then Acoustic 2, then IBZ Clean 1, IBZ Clean 2, which means the Ibanez guitar on the in-between pickup position, because that's the only clean sounds that actually sound good with that guitar. It's not a great clean sounding guitar like a Strat or a Tele, or the JTV-59 is a much better sounding clean guitar than the Ibanez. But I've made some snapshots that will sound good with it. So let me take you through the whole thing. LA Studio Comp for everything. When you push forward on the expression pedal, it bumps the gain up. That's how I get a lead sound on every single one of the snapshots. There's a two-pronged attack, really. I'll show it to you in a second. I'm using a couple of gain boosts, and just for the acoustic presets, just to get some volume up there. They're both the same. Pitch shifting is off for the acoustics, but it comes on in various degrees. When you get to the IBZ Clean 2, which is more of a sort of an 80s kind of sound, it really bumps up, and then it drops back down for the low gain crunch, a little more for low gain 2, and then the same with the high gain and high gain 2. High gain 2 has, I should relabel that. Gee whiz. It still says high gain 1. What the fuck? Ta-da! Alright, so there's that. Now, going back to the acoustic, and the way to get this is turning off the amps, just bypassing them. And the top amp is an archetype, which is the PRS Archon lead, and so there's no amps in the signal path. That's why I put these two gain boosts in there, or gain stages, sort of to simulate a bit of a preamp, but I didn't want actual preamps in there. But I don't think I had actually enough DSP to put one of the mic pre's in there, so I just couldn't do it. But these sound surprisingly good, and making the acoustic sound like an acoustic, or as close as I can get with just using a straight electric guitar. The IRs were very important. Now these I got free on the internet. I just looked up acoustic IRs, and I found somebody had a bunch up there, and I found some Collings acoustic IRs, and I'm using a pair of them. They sounded better than all the rest of my IRs. I went through every single one of them and tried them out, and these sound the most realistic to me. And they'll sound good in a mix, I think. There's some EQ happening, removing a lot of low end. And some super highs. A lot of EQ happening. Now, the bottom is the same things going on. And down below here, I've got a chorus, a delay, and a reverb. The only things that are on are the reverbs. So let me grab the guitar. Another important thing is the pick I'm using. It's the McPherson pick. It's super pointy and makes for a much more convincing acoustic sound when you're using an electric guitar. So let me grab the guitar, and also the in-between pickup position on this guitar makes a world of difference as well. So but I've got a whammy bar. Now, acoustic 2 just adds some effects to it, to the same basic thing. So what I'll do is I'll use acoustic 1 for songs like well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. I want to hear the B-52s do that song. That's why I did that. Anyway, and then, acoustic 2 with the effects, I'll do songs like Melt With You. Things like that. Now, when we move on to the IBZ Clean 1, which is snapshot number 3, I still in the in-between pickup position, but it'll be good for Beatles songs. And then IBZ Clean 2 has more effects. low gain, or Rogaine, as they say in Japan. Uh, and then low gain 2 has extra effects. Now we go to the high gain, we get more gain. And then high gain 2, more effects. And when I press forward on the expression pedal, I hope I don't overload the iPhone, but I get my lead sound. Good stuff. So, you know, acoustic, clean sounds, low gain, you know, for songs like, I'll probably use this low gain for songs like this one. Good stuff. Yeah, it's, the plan is to do an entire bank of these, but with different amps. So I'll have different flavors, different, you know, basically with the same architecture, but with different amps. So I'm going to start, well, obviously starting with this one, and then going to do one with Marshalls, and then another one with Soldano. So, you know, stay tuned. It's good stuff. I almost forgot to run down the IR situation, the complete IR situation, because it's complicated. Acoustic 1 and 2 have the same IRs, both Collings. And so, you know, like I said, I found them free online. Use any IRs you like, but these to me sound the most, I should say the least annoying, as far as, you know, in this particular setup. Now, when I go to the IBZ cleans, they change, and you need to, when you do this kind of thing, snapshot enable your IR select, and that allows you to have the different IRs on the different snapshots. All the rest are 3 Sigma audio, so I've got the Fender on top, and they're both the same for both of the IBZ clean 1 and 2. The Fender 65 Twin 3A, and then the Bad Cat 3A on the bottom. Now when we go to the high gain stuff, or I'm sorry, the higher gain stuff, which is actually, I'm sorry, I fucked it up again. The low gain 1 and low gain 2 have a Marshall 1960 V1A on top and a 3A on bottom. Now when I go to the high gains, they're both 3As. I find the 3A to be a little bit ballsier. It takes a little bit of the top end off. And when I'm playing a low gain preset, I don't mind mixing it with a 1A or a 5A because those are a little bit brighter. The 3A is ballsier, meatier. So that's the IR situation. There you go, everybody. Oh, good time. Freeset Friday fun. If you would like this Freeset, please, something in my eye, knock it off. Go to my website. It's on the, there's a presets tab, and then there's a little drop down, it'll say free presets. This will be the top one on the left. It'll tell you, well, I already told you about the IR situation, so follow what I say on the video, because I can't really put all the IRs that I'm using on there in the on the website. There's only so many IR slots. But yes, if you'd like this, go there, have fun. I'm loving the acoustic option, pseudo-acoustic option, because I was not looking forward to taking this guitar, which is my acoustic, to rehearsal on Monday. This is, I had to put a socket in to shut it up because both of the acoustics that are on the wall just ring like fucking bells of Notre Dame when I play loud guitar in here, so the socks shut them up. This is the cheapest acoustic you're ever going to see. This came from the 2000 Marlboro Miles catalog. I got this for Christmas for my father, and it cost $50 plus terminal lung cancer for my mom. So, good times. Yep, she did. But don't smoke, kids. I was not looking forward to taking that to the gig or to rehearsals. Just too many variables that can make an actual acoustic sound crappy, and I don't have a sound hole thing in it, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to hear my trebles. But anyway, I will see you on Monday. Don't forget, I'm going to be sending out the 80s Rock Volume 1 presets to everyone that's pre-ordered this Sunday. I'm going to go set the volumes, ship them out to you. Oh, good times. So, I'll see you on Monday. And until then, rock on.